It's time to check in, huh? Been quite a while. I just wanted to tell you that we're still traveling. We're in our home state of Arkansas, and we're having a wonderful time. It has now been 18 months, and I hate to say what we're going to do because every time I do, it seems like that I say I'm going to do this, then something changes. So I'm telling you right now what our plans are and what we've been working on for several months. I've been wanting to say it and couldn't, but now is the time I think that I know that it's going to happen. We're going to take this step. As those of you that have been watching my channel over the last 6 years, you may remember all my videos back at home and when I owned my home. I had about a 2,600 square foot home, a big shop, 36 by 45, and two city lots, and I was always doing something. Had all kinds of tools, had everything. We sold it all, sold everything, and bought a fifth wheel RV. Uh, we we had been looking at the tiny house movement, and it was something that I really wanted to do, but I also knew that that was quite of an investment if it wasn't something that we were going to enjoy. So I didn't mention that. I did buy the RV because I knew the RV would give us that feeling of living in something small. If we couldn't handle it, then I could get a return on my money. I'm very fortunate that the RV that I have, it sold for $41,000 new. I bought it used, and I bought it for $19,500. It booked at $29,900 at the time that I got it. So I got a really good $10,000 savings on it. So, and as you know, everybody knows when you buy something, as soon as you pull it off a lot, it depreciates automatically. So the depreciation had already happened with the other folks that I bought it from. Didn't even have a truck. Bought a 2002 Chevy 2500 series diesel, which was a great little truck. Worked fine for us, but my RV is quite heavy. It's got about a maxed out weight of 16,000 pounds, which is really heavy for an RV, and we've probably got it pretty close to the max. We have made some changes over the last 18 months and got rid of a lot of things we didn't need. People that I've met out here traveling have given me things, and part of the rule would be if you give me something, I've got to give you something because we're working on weight here. And I tried to always give them something heavier than they gave me, no matter what it was. So we've been doing it, and we love it. We are able to save money now, finally able to save money. Of course, we did have to get another truck. We've paid off that truck now, so everything we have is paid for. We are saving several hundred. Yeah, we're saving a lot of money every month. We are. So now we're at the point. It is now June, the end of June. The 1st of July is coming up. I could actually go out and purchase another big flatbed trailer. I had thought about getting a 40 foot, and then that doesn't include the gooseneck tongue on the 40 foot, so it gets up there at about 48 feet. They are the one that has the dual axles, but with dualies, so you're talking 8 wheels on the back of it. They set quite high. They set about 37 inches off the ground, which is about what my fifth wheel sets now. But my mother's with me, and she has a difficult time getting up those steps going into that RV. So I've decided I'm going to go with a lowboy gooseneck trailer and maybe go with a 34 foot, which I still can build on top of the tongue. And if you've ever seen these tiny houses, or if you haven't seen these tiny houses, you need to go ahead and get on YouTube and start looking. You got lots to look at, let me tell you. I'm very fortunate that in the past, of course, I'm almost 60 now. When I was in my, I guess, late 30s, I went back to school because I'd always wanted to be a draftsman. Of course, back in the day when I was young, they used pencil and paper. And now computer age is here with AutoCAD. So I took a course, a 1-year course on AutoCAD, and actually worked at it for 2 years as a drawer, make drawings for an engineering company. So I've still got the program. I've got a light, AutoCAD light on my computer, which is just fine for doing small projects like fences or tiny houses. So I've been working on that. That's took up a lot of my time. Normally, I'm the kind of guy that goes to bed at 8 o'clock and gets up at 6 or 5. But here lately, like last night, I was up to 1:30 in the morning trying to figure out, exactly where I could get a trailer, the best price for a trailer. I found one that was like $6,000 used, which is a good deal because the trailer sells for about 11,000, the one I was looking at, which might have been a little high for a used trailer. But now I have found the trailer I want. It's a low boy. It doesn't sit near as high off the ground. It will have 3 axles. It'll have a gross vehicle weight of 21,000 pounds, which should be more than I need. It'll be a little shorter. It'll be a 34-foot flat. The flat portion of it will be 34 feet. I'll try to put a picture of it here on the screen if I can. For $7,100 brand new, and it's in Texas. So, but I'm still not through looking. I may find a better deal than that, but that's about the ballpark. I wanted to be under 10,000 on the actual base trailer, and I wanted it to be a good one. So it'll probably be maybe 3 months before I purchase the trailer, unless I run across something that's an excellent deal and I don't want it to get away from me. I'll go ahead and buy it now. It's going to take some time. I'm hoping I can build the trailer within 8 months. Probably not, but I'm hoping that I can. So we're talking about over the next so many months, probably a year or more, before we might have it complete. We're hoping. I'm shooting for a year, but you know how that is. That's where we're at, and that's what's been going on with us. So I hope to carry you along some more on this journey. Most of my stuff is going to be pretty boring. I'm going to be sitting at a computer, working on the CAD program, laying it all out. I've got the design pretty much in my head. Watched probably, my Lord, probably watched 40 hours of videos on tiny houses to take this part, this part, this part, what I want. What makes it difficult for me on this tiny house project is my mother lives with us. And we're in the RV now, and it's a 5th wheel. It has the bedroom up, that steps up. The bathroom also steps up 3 steps. And there's not another bedroom. So I bought Mom one of these really nice memory foam mattresses. It's a half bed mattress and a bed frame, and it sits actually in one of our slide outs in the living room, which is fine. She don't mind it, but it doesn't give her much privacy. She actually has to go up to our bedroom or the bathroom to change clothes if if we're inside there with her. But she always, my mom's real tidy. She makes her bed and everything like that. She's got her little swivel rocker, and Tina and I have our spot. We all sit around, all 3 of us, on our computers all the time. No television. When we've got one, we don't even turn it on. We'll do the videos or my mom likes to do some of the gaming stuff that's on Facebook. So that's where we're going with that. I've got to make it to where there's a 2nd bedroom, and my mother sure can't climb up in a loft. And I'm getting to the point I don't want to climb up into a loft. So I think I've got it figured out to where it's going to be nice enough that my bedroom will be a loft bedroom, but it still will be tall enough for me to stay in. That's the thing. I'm not going to have to be on my hands and knees, and I'm not going to have to be climbing up a ladder. And then we'll build a bedroom on the opposite end for Mother, so she'll have a place in there that she can actually go into, close the door behind her, and have the privacy that she deserves. And she's tickled about that, and I am too. It's actually going to be a lot more square feet than we have now. The 5th wheel is 32 feet long. With this new trailer that I'm getting, it'll be a lot better. I still will be able to bring it into a campground. It'll still be legal. I won't have to have permits to move it or anything like that, especially in the state of Arkansas. Some other states, if I went into, I don't know, New Jersey or something, they've got real strict limits, but in Arkansas, it can be 43.5 feet long. It can be 13.5 feet tall, from the top to the ground. And 8.5 feet wide. So I'm going to fit in within all that category of the measurements and stuff. So it'll be a little tough to park in a RV spot, but I may get a pull through or something. We still can move it around. We're just not going to be doing it every 2 weeks, So if we did want to go take a trip somewhere and go someplace and stay, being that I'm pulling it with a 3500 dually, I'll have no problem whatsoever being able to move this. And The other thing too, with a gooseneck, it makes it a lot better. There's less sway, and you can pull something a lot larger. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at. Wanted to touch base with you. It is beautiful here. Matter of fact, it's only about 83 right now, and it's just really nice. We had some kind of front come through last week. It was got up in the 90s. It's quite humid here, but right now it's just been beautiful the last 3 days. We've got to move tomorrow. We're going to stay here. We've been here 2 weeks, but we're going to move over to another camping spot that's not far from here, so we don't have to travel, 3, 4, 5 hours or nothing like that. It's going to be just a hop, skip, and a jump for us. So thanks again for watching, and I've got a few bugs eating on my ears. See y'all later. Thanks.